here. We'll have the starting lineups first, as Fairview will be in their road grays and purple. Guntersville in the home whites with the red. 1-4 matchup. Still see some Arab fans across the way. They're in a good spot. They've won, and they can just kind of kick back now and take it in.
Yeah, and I mean, at the end of the day, what a great atmosphere that last game was. It's it's something that's lost in high school sports these days,
and I'm hoping it continues in this game.
It's going to, Greg. It's going to.
All right, here we go. Starting lineups. First for Fairview, the visitor tonight, the 4 seed. Number 2, Carson Jones. Number 3, Blake Rickard. Number 4 is Jack Dunn. Number 11, A.J. Wood. And number 34 is Landon Smith. And the coach for Fairview is Calvin Gaines. Now the starting lineup for the Cats, once again with the 3 suspended starters, are going to look a little bit different in the starting lineup. Number 1, Braden Holsenbach, which Braden has started a majority of the year for the Wildcats. Number 2, Dadrian Waller. Number 14, Nick Pike. And Nick started the other night against Grissom. Number 24, C.J. Scott. And number 33, Kalen Cobb. And the coach is Brett Self. So the starting 5 for the Cats: Holsenbach, Waller, Pike, Scott, and Cobb. And we are set for action to see who plays the Arab Knights on Wednesday night here at Guntersville High School. Guntersville will be going from our right to left, Fairview left to right. Jumping, it'll be Blake Rickard against Dadrian Waller. And we're underway. And let's see, they'll jump again as we had a couple players both got their hands on it, so we will do it again. And the ones that got their hands on it will jump. It'll be C.J. Scott against A.J. Wood.
You can already tell they're going to put a lot of pressure on Blake Rickard, who is their primary scorer.
Well, you have to, I would think.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's definitely their go-to.
And then you got to make the other guys beat you.
Right. And if they beat you, you just got to tip your hat to them. Boy, nice pass from C.J. to Dadrian down low. Boy, missed assignment there by Fairview. And the Cats get on the board
also,
quick.
Dadrian made a really good and sold a hard fake.
Landon Smith shot no good. Rebound C.J. Scott. Back come the Cats in a hurry. Nick Pike with it. Back to C.J. Scott. Something tells me this could be a bit of a defensive game tonight. Pike to Scott. Nice pass from C.J. and down low. Boy, C.J.'s 2 for 2 on those passes under the goal. This one to Kalen Cobb. That's like a carbon copy, Adam, of what we just saw.
It was, with another little wrinkle, and that's what Coach Self's so good at is, you think you know what's coming because he's run it before, but there's always another wrinkle.
And C.J. Actually outran the ball that time and turned it over. Got going a little too quick there.
That previous play was the same screen and slip, but it had offside post player diving the baseline and from the short corner and was wide open.
We have our first foul. It's on the Cats, Nick Pike. So with 6:47 to go in the first, Fairview to the free throw line. First free throw is good by number 2, Carson Jones. Fairview coming in riding a 3-game losing streak to end the regular season. And Jones rattles that one in. And it's 4-2. Guntersville with the lead and the ball. CJ being double teamed, gets it to Dadrian. Dadrian on the baseline. Power move by Dadrian for the layup. And Dadrian's going to be a key tonight, and he's definitely got to stay out of foul trouble.
Yeah, but, I mean, that I think you saw right there. They're going to struggle to hold Dadrian.
Yeah, they don't have really an answer for Dadrian once he gets going. There's Blake Rickard. Rickard up. Boy, Dadrian offers a shot. Good job by Dadrian. That should have been a foul there. None called. CJ.
That should have been.
Kalen Cobb gets it. Kalen goes up strong, and he will go to the line and shoot 2.
I'm glad that baseline referee called that because this other one was about to call a travel.
Sure. That's what I was thinking. Actually, they're going to say it was on the floor. Or no, Kalen is going to the line. I thought one official signaled on the floor. I was thinking surely not. So Kalen Cobb, who's had a great season for the Cats, goes to the line to shoot 2. And he misses the first. 6:06 to go, opening quarter. One more free throw coming up for number 33, and he hits it. 3 for Kalen tonight, and it's 7-2 with 6 minutes to go. First quarter. Our second game here tonight, Class 5A Area 14 tournament. Rickard with it, being guarded by Nick Pike. Good defense by Nick. And even better play there by Blake for the layup. Blake Rickard with his first bucket. Now Dadrian a 3, no good. Boy, strong rebound by Kalen, but
I guess they called over the bag, but it was very late. Late call.
Yeah, looked like he reached that long arm over, didn't it? But I guess they said he got him with a body. So Kalen's first.
No, he did, but okay.
Boy, nice job there by Braden to strip it away from Carson Jones.
Carson and Braden have gone at it before.
C.J. Scott with it. Cats with the ball, leading at 7-4. Nick Pike to Holsomback to C.J. to Dadrian. Dadrian to Kalen. Kicks it out to Pike, over to C.J. The Cats continue to work it around, looking for the open shot, being patient. Speaking of that, there we go. And an offensive foul there on Dadrian.
Great heads-up play there by Blake Rickard to get his feet set, stop. That's, I was talking about Braden and Carson playing each other. Players have tendencies. And when you watch enough film, you pick up on that. And obviously Blake had seen that he would go shoulder first.
So that's the first on Dadrian. Fairview with the ball, trying to stem the tide in the early going. They trail 7-4. Landon Smith with it. Nice dish off for the easy bucket, A.J. Wood.
Our backside help was not there.
Dadrian with a 3, no good.
Yeah, we can't have that. We've got to score the basketball.
So Fairview can take their first lead here. A.J. Wood with it, back out to Landon Smith. Smith being guarded by C.J. Scott, and that's an offensive foul.
Good job, C.J.
Great heads-up play there by C.J.
And I'm showing that's 2 on Landon Smith.
I don't think Coach Self liked that last three-pointer.
Well, you just got to be smarter. And we have a whistle.
Well, you also didn't have, if you think about it, there were no rebounders at all. So
you knew it was going to be one and done on that trip, whether you scored or not. 7-6. And I think we are now finally set for action. Nick Pike to inbound it. CJ back to Nick. Over to Grayson Moon in the game. Back to Nick Pike. Nick is trapped, and he throws it away. That's a tough place. I think that's what Coach Self is saying too. Stop this dribble there at a bad spot. Is now in for the first time will be Turner Hammond in for Nick Pike. 4:05 to go, first quarter. Trace Richardson into the game for Fairview. Kicks it out to Blake Rickard. Rickard being guarded by Dadrian.
A little tacky.
Boy, and that's Dadrian's second foul. Yeah, it was a little bit of a cheap foul right there, but nevertheless, Dadrian's got to come out and into the game for the first time is Caden Dawson. Nice pass by Rickard underneath. Shot no good by Carson Jones, but he will go to the line and shoot two. And the foul is on Turner Hammond. That's Turner's first. Well, the Cats picking up a lot of fouls here. That's the fifth team foul already with 3:49 still go in the quarter. Jones' first free throw is good. We're all tied at 7. And he makes 1 of 2. Dawson with a rebound. Holson back into the front court to Caden Dawson. Oh, nice pass underneath to a wide open Grayson Moon for an easy layup. And the Cats back on top 9-7. Zayden Cruz into the game. Now to Jones. Shot no good. But he's made a living at the line here in this quarter, and he will go back again as the.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Fouls on number 13, Grayson Moon, his first. So Carson Jones just made 1 of 2 from the line. Is right back there for 2 more shots. And he hits the first. 4 points for Carson, all from the charity stripe. 9-8, 3:27 to go.
Yeah, and the fouls have been a little lopsided this quarter.
And he makes them both. So we're all tied again, this time at 9. Holson back being trapped, stolen away by Richardson. Richardson up court, shot blocked by C.J. Scott. Great block by C.J., back come the Cats. Holson back in the front court. Back to C.J. Nearing the 3-minute mark left, first quarter. C.J. drives the baseline, kicks it out. Caden Dawson, 3, no good. Turner Hammond with a rebound over in the corner to C.J. for a 3, no good. Shots aren't falling for the Cats right now. Rebound Fairview. Cruz into the front court, being guarded nicely by Hammond. Pull up no good by number 5 in the game, Callan Collins. Back come the Cats. Braden Holsomback. Shot is blocked, but I think they are going to call the foul on Blake Rickard.
You know, that's a perfect example right there of Braden going up strong. Blake swats at the ball, probably doesn't touch anything, and still picks up the foul.
So Braden to the line to shoot 2, makes the first. And back in will be Kalen Cobb, replacing Caden Dawson. .231 to go in the first. Braden makes 1 of 2.
A little firm.
And it's 10-9. Fairview can take the lead with this possession. Rickard to Richardson, over a wide open 3 by Cruz is good. 3 by Zayden Cruz. First 3 of the game for Fairview, and it's 12-10. Turner Hammond trapped in the corner. Near turnover, but it'll stay with Guntersville. With 2:07 to go in the first quarter. Into the game for Fairview will be number 4, Jack Dunn, replacing Carson Jones. C.J. Scott, Turner Hammond 3, no good. And a foul on the rebound. Shots just are not falling right now. And that foul is on number 13, Grayson Moon. That's Grayson's second. And we're shooting free throws the other way. So any more Guntersville fouls and Fairview will go to the line. Still have 2 minutes left in the quarter. Shooting 2 will be number 5, Callan Collins. And he gets the shooter's roll on the first one. In for the first time for the Cats, number 35, Javen McCoy, and number 40, Hudson Duvall. Exactly 2 minutes left on the clock. And Collins makes them both. 14-10. Fairview with their largest lead by 4. Holson back to C.J. Scott. And there's a blocking foul, number 11, A.J. Wood, his first. Just the 4th team foul for Fairview. So Braden Holson back on the far side will inbound it. Holson back gets it into McCoy. Javen McCoy kicks it out nicely. Duvall for a 3, no good. Kalen Cobb, though, a great offensive rebound. Back out to C.J. C.J. Scott kicks it back to Braden. Braden now a nice drive in, and he will be fouled by number 13, Trace Richardson. That'll be his first, and now that will be the 5th team foul. So now Guntersville will go to the line, and it'll be Braden Holson back going to shoot 2. (14-10). Holsenback's first is no good. Well, it seems like free throws are always a key part of the game, and missed a couple so far. Braden
we
with one
haven't
more.
had a very good.
Braden misses them both. Good rebound, though, by Hudson Duvall for another Guntersville possession. Holson back, kicks it back out to C.J. Scott.
Our season, we hadn't had a very good free throw shooting season.
No. Good play by C.J., but boy, the layup does not fall. Boy, it's been a while.
I think just the law of averages, we're going to have to start seeking some of these shots.
Nothing
sooner
falling.
or later.
Yep. Jack Dunn with it, back to Cruz. Cruz Nice pass and the layup on the back door. Number 11, A.J. Wood with 4, and it's 16-10. Cobb gets it over to Holsenbach. Braden drives the baseline, goes up strong, layup good. First field goal and 3 for Braden, and it's 16-12. .30 to go, first quarter. Collins over to Wood. Pass is intercepted. Duval up in a hurry to McCoy. Jalen, a little floater, good.
Little 15-foot floater.
Little floater there, hung in the air.
He's a super athlete. I don't think he's gotten to showcase it yet.
There's a long 3 by Collins, no good. Rebound Duval, 4 seconds, 3. CJ to Braden. That should be a foul. No foul called, but out of bounds to Guntersville. With only a 0.3 seconds, this is going to be a catch, or they did call a foul, didn't they? Yeah, they sure did. I thought that has to be a foul there. Coach Gaines isn't real happy, but, well, now that should be 5 team fouls as the officials confer. And we will shoot 2 shots, and it'll be C.J. Scott with 0.8 on the clock. So C.J. will shoot 2. Caps down by 2. Well, okay, now they say it should be Braden shooting. So Braden back to the line where he just missed 2. Let's see if he can redeem himself and sinks that one.
I was going to say, Braden's normally a pretty good free throw shooter, so.
Those last 2 he shot looked way too strong. That one looked a lot better. And he makes 1 of 2, and that'll be the end of the first quarter from Guntersville High School with a score. Fairview 16, Guntersville 15. We'll be back after these words with second quarter action. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat basketball.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
We never set out to be J.P. Morgan or Wells Fargo. We set out to be Citizens Bank and Trust and to serve the community as a community bank, and we're content with that.
High school, as we're about set for second quarter action, with the Cats trailing Fairview by a score of 16-15. Alternating possession, Fairview will have the ball first as we start the quarter. Blake Rickard being double teamed.
Stay with it.
Finds Carson Jones.
Can't let him out.
As Dadrian Waller's back in the game with those 2 fouls. Rickard finds Collins, shot no good, rebound Kalen Cobb. And back come the Cats, trailing by 1. McCoy in the corner, 3 is short. Boy, Kalen with a nice job, shot no good. Dadrian, though, right back with a basket. 6 for Dadrian Waller.
That's just unfair.
Thing about
Dadrian can hang in the air for so long.
Oh, yeah. He just doesn't need to pick up his 3rd foul here in the second quarter, though.
For sure.
Rickard with it. Finds a wide open Jack Dunn, shot no good. Rebound Guntersville. Yeah, somebody's come back and helped. Javen McCoy comes back. McCoy into the front court. Hands it to CJ. 17-16. Cats lead by 1, and they have the ball. We played a minute here in the second quarter. CJ finds Dadrian wide open underneath for the easy basket. 8 points for Dadrian, and it's 19-16. Near still there, gets it in to Rick. Oh, Blake Rickard, a nice behind the back pass to number 2, Carson Jones. And Carson with his first field goal, and it's 19-18. Nick Pike finds C.J. Scott wide open underneath Kalen Cobb.
We want them to keep pressing us.
Timeout on the court. 30-second timeout by Fairview. Cats lead at 21-18. We'll be right back. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat basketball.
For over 50 years, the team of former Wildcats and lawyers at Beard & Beard have been proud supporters of the sports and academics of the Guntersville City Schools. We wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage fans to support their teams.
Back here to Guntersville High School out of the Fairview timeout. Fairview with the ball, trailing by 3. 21-18 is the score. Winner of this game will play Arab in the area championship game Wednesday night. Carson Jones with it, being double teamed, finds Rickard over in the corner. 3, count it, and the foul. It can be a 4-point play. Jack Dunn with a 3. And the foul is on Javen McCoy, his first. Well, what a shot by Dunn there. Hits the 3 to break any momentum Guntersville had. And if he converts the 4-point play, they will have the lead again. And it's short. Rebound by Kalen Cobb. We're tied at 21. C.J. Scott with it. Over to Dadrian. Cats still looking for their first 3, and there it is. Right wing, Nick Pike with his first bucket, and it's 24-21. Smith back out, another 3 by Dunn. Short, rebound Holsomback. Braden hurries in the front court. Finds Kalen, a no look. Boy, what a move there by Holsomback to find Kalen Cobb. And just like that, the Cats on a little 5-0 run here as Rickard is double teamed. He finds A.J. Wood, back to Blake Rickard. Shot no good, rebound Kalen Cobb. And Coach Self alertly calls a timeout. 30-second timeout, 26-21, Cats on top. We'll be right back. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat basketball.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for Bullfrog Spas and Swim Spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find Poplar Smoker Grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.com. Company.
For over 50 years, the team of former Wildcats and lawyers at Beard & Beard have been proud supporters of the sports and academics of the Guntersville City Schools. We wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage fans to support their teams.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Action out of the timeout. 5:24 to go, first half. Cats lead it by 5, and they have the ball. Braden Holsomback to inbound it. On the court now, you got Holsomback, Nick Pike, C.J. Scott, Kalen Cobb, and Dadrian Waller. You have two Cats with 2 fouls, Grayson Moon with 2 and Dadrian Waller with 2. Speaking of Dadrian, there he goes, and he just gets the second foul on Blake Rickard, which is big for Fairview. There's 2 guys in this game that have to score, both have 2.
Yeah, and unfortunately, or fortunately for the Wildcats, unfortunately for Blake, he's been in foul trouble, I think. Other than the game that went to the last second, he's been, for the last 2 years, has been on the bench.
So Dadrian makes the first. He has 9 points, and it's 27-21. Looks like Coach Gaines is going to leave Blake in there with the 2 fouls. And Dadrian gets the roll on the second one, 2 of 2. And it's 28-21 as we close in on the 5-minute mark. Landon Smith pass almost broke. It is, but boy, alertly in the backcourt, Carson Jones for Fairview picked it up. Near turnover, now Jones. They whirl it around, Rickard with it. Blake, little circus shot there, probably ill-advised, forced it. Back comes Guntersville. Spin move.
Oh.
And we're going to have a foul on Fairview. I was going to say, boy, Braden didn't even touch him.
He didn't. He flopped.
And that's going to be a foul on Landon Smith. And for the big guy Fairview, I'm showing that's his 3rd.
Yeah, he really provides good minutes for them.
He
so
does.
That's not that's good for the Wildcats.
And I read he did make all-county for Fairview along with Carson Jones.
Get in there, ball.
C.J. Scott from the left corner 3, good.
Yeah, C.J.'s due.
Hard to believe, but we got 4.5 minutes left in the half. That's C.J.'s first bucket. And there's a near turnover there. Jack Dunn with it. Shoots a 3, good.
He can shoot it,
He's got
too.
a nice shot. That's a bit on the run, too. 31-24. C.J. tries to kiss it off the glass. No good. Kalen right back. Dadrian for a 3rd. Boy, the Cats 0 for 3 on that possession. Back comes Fairview. Long 3 by Zayden Cruz is good.
That's a big 3-pointer.
So back-to-back 3s get Fairview right back in this game, and now we've got a turnover in the backcourt. So when it looked like here midway through the second quarter, Guntersville was kind of seizing a little bit of control. Back-to-back 3s by the Aggies, and now the turnover. And it's back to a 4-point deficit. Cruz with it, being guarded by Kalen Cobb. Out to Carson Jones. And we have a foul a good ways from the basket. And for Guntersville, that will be on Nick Pike. I'm showing that's Nick's 2nd. He'll come out of the game.
We got Grayson's in there. We're good.
Yep, Grayson comes back in. Of course, Grayson, I'm showing he has 2 fouls.
Grayson had a big night against Albertville.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, had a real nice game. Fairview into the front court. Richardson with it. He looked for Carson Jones. A little miscommunication there. Turnover to Guntersville right in front of the Guntersville student section. 3:34 to go, first half. Guntersville with the ball, leading at 31-27. The last 6 points, though, have gone to Fairview. CJ. Boy, there's a deep three, no good there by Grayson Moon. Rebound Fairview. Back come the Aggies. Carson Jones to Cruz, right wing three, too strong. Rebound Dadrian Waller. Back comes Dadrian for the Cats. And shot is blocked, but he was gotten with a body, and he will go to the line and shoot 2. And the Fairview foul is known number 1, Zayden Cruz, his first. 3:09 to go, first half. Dadrian just made a couple free throws a little earlier. Right back to shoot 2 more. First one is no good. One more free throw on the way. (31-27). And he makes 1 of 2. 32-27, nearing the 3-minute mark, first half. Blake Rickard with it. Blake with only 2 points here in the first half, being double teamed. Just got it off before the 5-second call. Carson Jones to Cruz. Cruz 3, I think that's partially blocked. Rebound Kalen Cobb. C.J. Scott gets it up to Dadrian. Dadrian with a bucket. Well, no answer for Dadrian once he gets underneath. 34-27, Richardson looks for help. Gets it out to Jack Dunn. Dunn back to Rickard, back to Dunn. Down here below us, Carson Jones. Good ball movement and even better block there by C.J. Scott on Trace Richardson. And Richardson will go out, and back in the game for Fairview will be number 11, A.J. Wood.
That's great defense. You could tell we were a little fatigued, but still great pressure and caused them to make mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
Or caused them to make a mistake.
Fairview with the ball, trailing by 7. Jack Dunn to Blake Rickard. Rickard being guarded by Kalen Cobb. Great defense by Kalen. Up, layup good on the run out. Grayson Moon with 4. Timeout on the court. Let's see. We have a whistle. Maybe not a timeout. I think the ball just got loose. All right, we will continue play with 2:12 to go in the half. Cats up by 9, 36-27. Blake Rickard over here in the corner to Wood. To Cruz. Cruz with a little floater, too strong. Gets his own rebound, put back good. 8 points for Zayden Cruz. And it's 36-29.
I think we're going to milk a little clock
here. You
here.
can tell they're a bit winded out there. And with 1:45 to go and a 7-point lead, I think they are going to be content to slow it down a little bit. Kalen Cobb with it. Kalen kicks it back out to Braden, out to CJ, and Coach Self says, hold it up. 1.5 to go in the half. Dadrian with it over to Braden. Braden finds Dadrian down low. Will turn around, no good. Rebound Fairview. Minute 15 to go in the half. Blake Rickard over here to A.J. Wood.
Come on, Dadrian, don't.
Wood to Cruz. Cruz looking for Wood. Boy, nice job of saving it there to Jones. Shot no good, doesn't get the roll. Rebound C.J. Scott with a minute to go in the half. And now if you're the Cats, you think you'd definitely slow it on up here. Right now, everybody looks like 8-cylinder cars running on 6. They're ready to get in the half and take a little bit of a breather. And Dadrian loses it. Might be a little bit of fatigue setting in. Back comes Fairview. Carson Jones to Jack Dunn to Rickard. Blake Rickard walks.
Well,
we'll take it.
There is no fatigue in the area tournament.
Well, that's what you would think. But I'm telling you, there are some tired bodies out there. It's now Turner Hammond and Hudson Duvall will come in. .36 seconds to go. Wildcat ball with a 7-point lead. Turner gets it in to CJ. And loses the ball. Richardson takes it away for Fairview. Now Fairview can take the last shot if they want to. A.J. Wood, and it's poked away. Let's see if they reverse the call. Now the officials will talk about it. They might reverse that one to Fairview. And they do. The back official comes in and says Fairview ball as it was poked away. Braden Holzenbach comes in for Turner Hammond with 20 seconds on the clock. 36-29. Carson Jones to inbound it for Fairview. Gets it into Blake Rickard, and that side of bounds off of Blake. Good job by Braden over there in front of the cheerleaders to knock it off of Blake. Seems like it's been a bit of a turnover fest here in this final minute or so. 19 seconds to go in the half. CJ with it, and there's a foul in the backcourt on Trace Richardson, and I'm showing that's Trace's second. Team fourth, it looks like. Yep, so we're not shooting yet. Gunners will inbound it again.
Well, I mean, if I'm Fairview, I'm not wanting us to shoot free throws.
Nope. Well, you wouldn't think. Of course, they are putting on some backcourt pressure here. I guess they're going to make the Cats earn whatever they get in this final 16 seconds.
There's our electric board of Guntersville sweet mat.
We hadn't called it out a lot this year, have we, Blake?
No.
Duval inbound it, gets into C.J. Scott, and C.J. loses it out of bounds. Oh, my goodness, folks. 14 seconds to go. Well, I don't know right now if anybody wants to score here in this final minute. So we have another turnover. All kind of substitutions in as Kalen Cobb comes back in. Dadrian comes back in. Nick Pike back in. 14 seconds to go. Fairview with the ball, trailing by 7. Carson Jones with it. Knocked away by Dadrian, who's got it. Fairview's got it. Carson Jones to Cruz. Cruz is going to have to fire one up at the buzzer. Short, and we're at the end of one half here at Guntersville High School in the area tournament. With a score, Guntersville 36 and Fairview 29. After these words, we'll be back with a first half recap and second half action. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat basketball.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
You know, they're excited. I told y'all before, this game means a lot. Those 4 that are not here, I mean, they're playing for them. They understand what's on the line, and I think you're going to see them come out and keep the same intensity.
Second half underway. Cats with the ball, going from our left to our right, leading by 7. CJ, nice entry feed to Dadrian.
They hadn't really stopped it all night.
No, they hadn't.
No, and I'll tell you what makes that really good with Dadrian is he's so quick off that second level move.
Yep. Carson Jones loses it. Dadrian's got it. Dadrian to Nick Pike. Nick to Braden. Braden kicks it back out to Nick, and boy, nice job saving it from an over and back. CJ, nice feed underneath to Kalen Cobb, but a good shot block there by Blake Rickard.
Yeah, good defense.
Yep. Thought that was going to be an easy bucket there for a second. So Fairview with the ball, trailing by 9. We played a minute here in the third quarter. Carson Jones with it for the Aggies. Jack Dunn over to Rickard, almost stolen away by Dadrian.
You can't gamble, though.
No.
You got to be careful there.
Landon Smith back to Blake. Blake for a 3, good. 3-point basket by Blake Rickard. Got to watch, see if he gets going. That's his first 3 and 5 points. And it's 38-32. Kalen Cobb to Braden Holson back to Nick Pike, C.J. Scott. Caps moving around. Now Nick Pike open in the corner. Shot too long. Strong rebound, Kalen Cobb. Back out to Braden. Braden goes up strong and alternating possession. It'll go to Fairview. Guess one official thought it was long enough of a tie up there.
That was a extremely late jump ball. I don't disagree with the call at all.
38-32. Carson Jones used the shoulder there. That should be a charge, and it is. First foul I'm showing on Jones with 6:07 to go, third quarter. So Cats with the ball.
I was worried they weren't going to call that, but he led with his shoulder. There's no question.
Braden Holson back into the front court. Braden to CJ to Dadrian. Dadrian finds Kalen. Kalen underneath, layup good. 9 for Kalen. Deadly punch inside with Dadrian Waller and Kalen Cobb. Right back comes Jones.
Again.
Yep. Shot good by Carson Jones. And it's 40-34. Nick Pike in the corner, dribbles in, kicks it out. C.J. Scott, 3, no good. Rebound, Blake Rickard in Fairview. Back come the Aggies. Jack Dunn hurries into the front court to A.J. Wood, back to Rickard. Blake Rickard back out. Top, 3 off the mark by Landon Smith. The big guy has some range, just missed that one. Back comes Dadrian. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Dadrian. And there's really no doubt about that one. Third foul there on Dadrian.
Yeah, I mean,
you like the aggressiveness, but
I think he was planning on dunking it, and it didn't quite work out that way.
No, and the defender had real good position too.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, it was really over before.
Yeah,
as he jumped.
If he was some way able to dunk it, he'd have been called for the offensive foul anyway.
Yeah, and you just can't do that at this stage in the game.
No, Rickard, boy, nice defense by the Cats to alter Blake Rickard's shot. Back comes Guntersville. Holson back. C.J. Scott, right wing, 3, good. 2 threes tonight for C.J., and it's 43-34. He really needs to get going.
Well,
maybe that shot there will do it.
I like them pushing because I know a couple of their players will get out of control and try to take it on their own back, and that's when they make mistakes.
There's Landon Smith with a little one-handed shot there for his first bucket. And with 4:15 to go, third quarter, it's 43-36. Almost stolen there. Cats get it back. 4 minutes to go, third quarter. CJ with it, backs it back out. CJ will fire up another three. This one's off the mark and over the backboard, out of bounds to Fairview.
You know, those are the ones with CJ specifically in the last 4 or 5 games that haven't fallen that normally do. So he's going to peak at the right time.
I'd say he's a bit overdue right now.
He is. We're continuing the modified 2-3 hot.
Jack Dunn's three's no good. Adrian's got to be careful and not get a foul, and he is. He sidesteps Carson Jones with a two-handed slam. And thrown out of bounds. They say it was tipped, though, so it'll stay with Fairview. 45-36, 3:24 to go. Third quarter. Carson Jones to inbound it for the Aggies. Looking for somebody. Finds Cruz, knocked away nicely by C.J. Scott. C.J. was lobbying for a turnover, but they say it was off of him.
Yeah, I don't think he was. I don't think he was going to get that one.
No. I don't guess it hurts to try, though, does it?
No. All they can do is say no.
Yep. So Fairview ball, trailing by 9. Inbound pass to Jack Dunn, and there's a steal away. And showtime for Dadrian. And the largest lead for the Cats at 11. And, another near steal. I think they're going to say Braden got him on the steal there. And for Braden, that's his first. So Fairview keeps possession as Guntersville's turning up the heat. About like as hot as it is in this gym. Boy, it'll melt you in here right now. Braden right there almost makes the interception just like on the football field, but Fairview keeps it. Near walk there by Cruz. Cruz gets it off to Blake Rickard, and he is going to be fouled by Kalen Cobb, which got a little handsy there. And for Kalen, that's his second foul. 2:57 to go. Kalen will come out.
Yeah, we got to dial in and put them away.
Yep.
We can't let them stay around.
No. You let teams hang around, it usually comes back to bite you. As there's Cruz, a three, no good. Rebound, Dadrian. Dadrian into the front court. Dadrian all the way to the hoop. They say he traveled. Turnover on the Cats with 2:41 to go in the third. We have a whistle and a timeout by Guntersville. Cats lead at 47-36. 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat basketball.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
47-36. It'll be Fairview ball when we resume action. The winner of this game will take on Arab here Wednesday night. I'll have to double check the time, Blake.
I think it's 7.
7?
Yeah.
I thought 6 at first, and I think I saw 7.
Well, the girls' game would have been at 6. I think that's where you're getting that from.
So we'll double check that. As long as Guntersville wins, we'll be right back here with you Wednesday night. Before we sign off the air with a win, we'll let you know for sure the time. But I think you're right. I think it's actually 7.
It is.
On Wednesday.
Half hour early.
Yep. And it will be, of course, the only game being the championship game.
We need to get a stop here.
Yep. Carson Jones with it for Fairview. 2.5 minutes left, third quarter. Zayden Cruz. Cruz will pull up from the free throw line. Too strong.
Good rebound.
Rebound Cats. Dadrian Waller with it.
4 Cats compared to one Fairview Aggie.
Yep. The winner of this game will move to the championship game. If you win the area championship, you host a sub-regional. Braden goes up strong. Shot no good. Battles for the rebound. Dadrian gets it back. No good. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Guntersville. I'm sure Dadrian probably wished he had that one back right there. As long as you can get to the area final, guys, your season still is alive no matter what happens in that game. Both teams in the area championship will go to a sub-regional. Knocked out of bounds again. It'll stay with Guntersville.
Yeah, they faked the hop into the shooter and sent CJ back door, and the Aggies tipped it away.
Nick Pike with it. Under 2 minutes to go in the quarter.
Coach Self definitely wanting them to calm down and slow it down.
Yep. Well, the clock and the whole scoreboard is your ally right now, the score and the time. 1:40 to go, third quarter. Nick Pike with it. Back out to C.J. Scott. C.J. being guarded by Jack Dunn to force the count. Over in the corner to Holsenbach. Braden back out to Dadrian. 1:20 to go. C.J. Scott. Now a bit of a double team. Grayson Moon back to C.J. Scott to Dadrian. Dadrian goes up strong and scores over 2 Aggies.
I just
had
feel like
no answer at all.
At will, almost.
Yep, no answer. Now quick pull up good by Carson Jones in the lane.
Yeah, and that was actually, Braden was in good position for defense, but it was just a good shot.
Yep. 45 seconds to go, third quarter. Cats with the ball and an 11-point lead. Dadrian with it. And a blocking foul. Boy, that's going to be big. One of those big guys was going to get their 4th foul. Or actually for Blake, that's his 3rd foul. For Dadrian, that would have been his 4th foul. So now you've got Dadrian for the Cats and Blake Rickard for Fairview, both with 3 fouls.
I agree with the referee there. Of course, I'm biased.
That was close.
It was close, but he leaned. If you lean, it's like you're trying to draw the contact, and that's where the flop has come into play.
Yep. Cats still with the ball. 30 seconds to go, third quarter. C.J. Scott with it, being guarded closely by Carson Jones. And the Cats still eating a little bit of clock here, down to 15 seconds. C.J. with it. C.J. a little pull-up over Blake Rickard, no good. Blake with a rebound. Fairview ball with 7 seconds left in the third. Zayden Cruz with it, back to Blake Rickard. Rickard drives in, shot good at the buzzer. As Dadrian didn't want to get that 4th foul, 7 for Rickard. And we're at the end of 3 quarters at Guntersville High School with a score of Guntersville 49, Fairview 40. After these words, we'll be back with the 4th quarter. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat basketball.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Guntersville High School as we are set for fourth quarter action. Alternating possession. Guntersville will have the ball. Leading by 9. 49-40. Winner will play Wednesday night back here 7 o'clock against the Arab Knights in a little bit of an upset. Defeated number 2 seed Scottsboro by 4. Dadrian with it. Nice pass down low to CJ. Turnaround good. That's CJ's first 2-point field goal. He has 8. And it's back to an 11-point lead at 51-40. Carson Jones drives in. And
good.
Nice play over Dadrian. Even though his shot was altered a little bit. Nice play by Carson. And it's back to 9. Holzenbach now drives the baseline. Nice play by Braden. Even better play by Blake Rickard there to knock it away. Fairview ball down by 9. Zayden Cruz comes in. Shot altered, no good. Rebound, Kalen Cobb. Kalen up to CJ. CJ dumps it down to Dadrian. And Dadrian with a layup. Nice play by Dadrian.
Yeah, the only thing better there is if Rickard had picked up his...
And a blocking foul and count the basket for Carson Jones, and the foul is on Braden Holzenbach. That'll be Braden's second. Well, guys, it'd be nice to get on a little run here and put them away, but right now Fairview will not go away, which you wouldn't expect them to here in this win or go home game. And Jones converts the three-point play. He was all county for Fairview. And it's an 8-point game at 53-45. Braden Holzenbach with it. Braden, good job. Out to Nick Pike. Now CJ with it, top of the key. As Coach Self calls out a play. 6:40 to go in the game. CJ, nice entry pass to Dadrian. Well, I tell you guys, if we can keep getting into Dadrian, this game over. They have no answer for number 2. 55-45. Blake Rickard, left wing 3, no good.
Rebound.
Landon Smith stripped away nicely by Nick Pike. Ball's on the deck. And what have we got? We're going to say there's a travel rolled over, so it'll go over to Guntersville. And I think we need the electric board of Guntersville broom back out there. Well, as hot as it is in here, Blake, I think it's going to get some airtime now. 55-45, 6:19 to go in regulation when we resume play after getting the moisture up off the floor. Carson Jones for Fairview will inbound it. Jones gets it in to Jack Dunn. Dunn's turnaround is no good, but they're going to call a foul, and he will go to the line and shoot 2. And the foul is going to be on number 14, Nick Pike. I'm showing that's Nick's 3rd foul. So now Jack Dunn with 6 points. Both field goals, 3-pointers tonight. Goes to the line to shoot 2. 6:16 to go in the game. First free throw by Dunn is no good. Coming back for Fairview is Trace Richardson for Zayden Cruz, and A.J. Wood will be coming in for Jack Dunn if he hits this free throw. One more free throw on the way for number 4, Jack Dunn. And he misses them both. Strong rebound by Kalen Cobb. Kalen gets it out to CJ. Double team in the backcourt. Nice play to get it up to Braden, and we have a foul. And that is going to be on Landon Smith, and my unofficial totals show that's 4 on the big guy.
What is it? What?
Should be an inbound here for Guntersville. Just the first team foul for Fairview. 6:08 to go in regulation. I don't know if my foul total's right or not. They're leaving Smith in there with 4 fouls. Well, they might figure they have to. C.J. Scott is going to be fouled by number 2, Carson Jones, and I'm showing that's Carson's second foul. So 2 quick fouls by the Aggies here in the last few seconds. Seems like anytime a body hits the deck now, we're going to have some perspiration, as hot and humid as it is in here tonight. .6:04 on the clock. Caps with a ball leading by 10, 55-45. C.J. Scott with it. Looking for help, being triple team. Gets it out to Braden. Braden with it. Cross court to C.J. C.J. back out to Braden for a 3. Banked it in. That shot was so long it went in. Well, I tell you what, in the area tournament, you'll take them however you can get them, and then C.J. Scott on the other end with an authoritative block out of bounds. Yeah, when that ball left Braden's hands, I was thinking, no way.
Yeah, it looked like it was a little long.
Yep. But hey, 7 for Braden.
All you remember is there's 3 on the board.
That's exactly
3
right.
more.
I think this is probably the largest lead of the game right now at 13. Blake Rickard with it. Even though Blake's got 3 fouls, you'd think he's going to have to make something happen. There's Landon Smith with the easy shot there for 2. He's got 4. And with 5:15 to go, it's 58-47. Nick Pike in the corner, back out top to CJ. To Braden Holsom back. And an offensive foul on Braden, and that's his 3rd. Three fouls on Braden. So 5:07 to go in the game. Fairview with a ball, trailing by 11. And there's a steal. Up to Dadrian for the slam. It almost seems like right now it's not fair. Right back. Jones, count it, and the foul. Boy, Carson Jones, tough little ball player for Fairview. He's like, I'll answer you, plus hit a free throw maybe. And the foul is on Braden, and for Braden, I'm showing that's number 4.
That young man has always been, he's always gotten after it on
he's a baller.
Defense. He's quick, always been in the gym.
I'm showing he's got 18 points. Make it 19. And just like that, it's back to a 10-point. Seems like most of the second half has stayed around that 10, 11 point margin. And it's 10 right now. C.J. Scott with it, finds Braden. Braden, tried to get it in today. And then there's a turnover, another near turnover, and we have a timeout by Coach Gaines before the turnover.
Because our guys just need to be more selfish.
Yep. 30-second timeout, 60-50. We'll be right back. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat basketball.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
We never set out to be J.P. Morgan or Wells Fargo. We set out to be Citizens Bank and Trust and to serve the community as a community bank, and we're content with that.
For over 50 years, the team of former Wildcats and lawyers at Beard & Beard have been proud supporters of the sports and academics of the Guntersville City Schools. We wish our local schools the best of luck and encourage fans to support their teams.
Back here to Guntersville High School, out of the timeout. Fairview with the ball, trailing by 10. I'd say right now this is a big possession, Adam, for the Aggies, down by 10. 4:28 to go.
Every little, detail matters right now.
Yep. Jones gets it in bounds to Zayden Cruz. Knocked out of bounds off Dadrian. It'll stay with Fairview. Jones with 19, and I don't think, no, there's not another Aggie in double figures. So it's been mostly number 2 tonight for Fairview. There's a near steal by Braden, does a good job of tipping it away. Nick Pike with it to Dadrian. Dadrian, little turnaround, count it, and the foul. What a play by Dadrian on the turnaround. And the foul is going to be on Carson Jones, his third.
Have yourself a night, Dadrian.
Mm-hmm. All you need fingers, toes, and y'all's fingers and toes for his total. This could be point number 30. And I probably just jinxed him, but I hope not.
Well, way to go, Greg.
I should have known. I've been doing this long enough. I should have known it. Right back, Carson Jones, the block. But, boy, they're going to call a foul there on CJ. And for CJ, just his first foul. .408 to go, 62-50. Carson Jones shooting 2. Makes the first. Well, I'm still concerned about Blake, but now you need to stick number 2 like glue.
Yeah.
Especially the way he's been playing in the second half.
And he's streaky, and he's obviously had a great night tonight.
He makes both free throws.
He always plays hard, though.
Yep. Back to a 10-point lead, and there's a turnover. So Fairview gets the ball back with 4:02 to go in the game. Trailing by 10. Carson Jones into the front court to Zayden Cruz. To Jack Dunn, to Blake Rickard. Blake drives in on C.J. Scott. Out to Jack Dunn, knocked away nicely by Nick Pike. It'll stay with Fairview. 3:47 to go in the game. Cats still lead it by 10. Carson Jones gets it into Blake Rickard.
Yeah, he's been
Blake
pretty much a non-factor tonight.
And layup is good over Nick Pike. Blake Rickard now with 9. And they've cut it to single digits, 62-54. And they say that was off of CJ, out of bounds. So a turnover to Fairview. Fairview ball down by 8. Carson Jones pull up, in and out, and no good. That could have been a big shot there. Nick Pike to Dadrian in the front court. Dadrian almost lost it, goes back up, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. And let's see, that foul, and I think that's number 5 on Landon Smith, isn't it? Should be, and it is. So Landon Smith for Fairview will foul out with 4 points. And Dadrian back to the line.
He gave a lot of good minutes tonight.
Yep, he did.
A lot of good rebounds.
Dadrian will point number 30 with that free throw. Well, I figured, guys, he'd have to show up and show out tonight, and he has. He's now looking for point number 31.
Greg, have we had anybody go
No
over
good.
30 like that this year?
I'd have to look. Off top of my head, I do not remember anybody in the 30s. Blake Rickard goes up, shot's good. Well, now Blake's trying to create things himself, and it's a 7-point game, 63-56. Near turnover there, Cats with it. Dadrian in the corner, gets it back out to CJ. CJ back to Dadrian. Back out to CJ. 2:40 to go in the game. Dadrian led Kalen a little too far out of bounds, and Fairview ball down by 7. Still got ourselves a game here, and we have a timeout on the court. 2:31 to go in the game. Guntersville leads at 63-56. A full 60-second timeout. We'll be back. This is Guntersville High School Wildcat basketball.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for Bullfrog Spas and Swim Spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find Poplar smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Back out of the timeout. Fairview ball trailing by 7. This is about as close as they've been since halftime. At halftime they were trailing by 7. Since then the Cats have led most of the way by like 10 to 12. And now it's back to 7 again. Jack Dunn almost lost it out of bounds. Carson Jones saved it, goes up, shot, no good. Rebound Dadrian, and he is fouled in the backcourt by Blake Rickard, and for Blake, that's foul number 4.
That was a silly foul.
Yep, and I believe he knows that too. because they got to have him in the game for this last 2-11.
Yeah, and Dadrian or somebody tipped the ball when they were going up down there, just enough to make it go off course and not go in for Carson.
But guys, we got to hit free throws.
Yep.
That's 2 straight miss from the line for Dadrian. Got to hit your free throws down the stretch. And he makes the second. 1 of 2 for Dadrian. Closing in on the 2-minute mark, leading by 8. Jack Dunn from the corner, short on that 3. Rebound C.J. Scott. And C.J. is fouled in the backcourt by Carson Jones. That's his 4th. And now C.J. will go to the line. And you would think, up by 8 with 2 minutes to go, it's a big if, of course. You take care of the ball, you hit your free throws, you go in the Wednesday night's game against Arab. But I know that's a big if. C.J. to the line to shoot 2. Misses the first. Well, leaving points on the old table right now late in the game. And Fairview will not go away quietly, I guarantee you that. 1 more for C.J. He misses them both. That's 5 or 6 points in this quarter that have just been kind of left out there, but C.J. redeems himself with the steal and the slam. And Dadrian tips it away. Braden with it. Braden up to C.J. C.J. will now back it out with 1:35 to go in the game. Cats with the ball, leading by 10. Dadrian, that's a foul right there by Zayden Cruz, hanging on for dear life. That'll be his second, and Dadrian has lived at the line in this quarter, and he'll go back again. 10-point lead for the Cats, 1:32 to go in the game. Before we wrap up tonight, we'll have a quick post game, and he hits the first. And then hopefully this will keep up, and we will see everybody here Wednesday night in the area championship against Arab. And Blake, I hadn't heard how the cross area did tonight.
I hadn't either.
That's as Dadrian hit everything but the bottom of the net there, 1 of 2. As Douglas played Crossville, and right now Sardis is playing Boaz in the crossover. I figured Douglas probably beat Crossville. There's a shot short, rebound C.J. And actually that second game at Douglas started at 7, so it's probably over with. And Braden will now go to the line to shoot 2. And that foul is going to be on number 11, A.J. Wood.
Crossville played who?
Douglas, and Boaz played Sardis. Well, I'm pretty sure Douglas won that game. I'm wondering about the Sardis-Boaz game. Barry Galloway and them had that game tonight as Braden makes the first. I figure it's probably on their Facebook page by now. So 1 more for Braden.
See if I can't find something.
As this area crosses over with the Douglas area. And Braden makes them both. 9 for Braden. Coach Self saying no fouls with 1:05 to go, and Braden with a steal. Backs it out. C.J. now with it. And C.J. will be fouled by number 10 just into the game, Colt Redding. And now C.J. goes to the line, and the Wildcats can feel it as they will play Arab Wednesday night here at 7 o'clock for the Area 14 Championship. C.J. shooting 2. C.J.'s missed 3 in a row from the line. Might be a bit of a wet ball, too. A little moisture on the ball, too. Hate to use that as an excuse, you know, but you never know. As he missed another one. Fairview with the ball. 50 seconds to go. Last I heard, we should be, knock on wood, hopefully at full strength come Wednesday night, as there's a 3 by Zayden Cruz. He has 11. And it's back to a 10-point game, 69-59. Braden over in the corner, Nick Pike. Nick backs it back out to Dadrian. Dadrian to CJ. And we're going to have a foul near midcourt. CJ will go back to the line, and the foul is on number 1, Zayden Cruz, his third. So CJ's missed 4 in a row. I think he'd like to redeem himself by sinking 2 right here. First free throw is good. And now wholesale substitutions for the Cats. Caden Dawson in, Grayson Moon in, Javen McCoy, Turner Hammond all in the game. And if CJ makes his free throw, Cooper Watkins will be coming in for him. And he makes it. So 12 for CJ. Boy, what a valiant effort by this Cats team tonight. Being shorthanded in a win or go home situation. Zayden Cruz from the parking lot is short. Rebound Caden Dawson, and that should do it. Final score is going to be Guntersville 71 and Fairview 59. Well, Adam, what's your quick assessment tonight before we sign off? I caught you off guard there, didn't I?
There we go.
All right.
I was muted. My wife would probably like that button. I think we played well. We shot it a little bit better. Even without the other guys, you know, they really played for them.
Yeah.
And I hope those guys understand how worried and how much they talked about it, and now they can come back and we can handle business. So I think it was a valiant effort. Yeah.
I think Coach Self's will come up here. We hadn't spoke to him yet this year. Before he gets up here, I'll do a quick recap. It was the Dadrian Waller show with 32, 12 for C.J. Scott, 9 each for Braden Holsomback and Kalen Cobb, 4 for Grayson Moon, 3 for Nick Pike, and 2 for Javen McCoy. For Fairview, Carson Jones leads the way with 21, 11 for Blake Rickard, also 11 for Zayden Cruz, 6 for Jack Dunn, 4 each for A.J. Wood and Landon Smith, and 2 for Callan Collins. Once again, Guntersville wins it 71-59. Cats will play on Wednesday night. And now we have the victorious coach, Brett Self. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Boy, I tell you, being shorthanded tonight, I thought your guys were very gutsy, came out strong. Dadrian, he had 32. Can't say enough about his effort, and just a great overall effort by your team, Coach.
That's what we do, man. You know, we talked when we found out what we're going to be. We talked about adversity and, you know, just facing it head on, embracing it. But kudos to my staff. I got the best staff. They watched hours of film, helped me put a game plan in. And our guys, man, our juniors who, you know, got limited minutes. You know, our seniors stepping up. I pulled Adrian in my office and I said, Adrian, I thought we'd have this talk next year about you being the guy and taking over, but due to our circumstances, it's got to be this game. Yep. And he did it.
And, you know, Coach, whether it's, you know, whatever sport, whether it's suspension, injury, whatever, next man up. I mean, all it takes is one thing to happen, one injury, whatever, and next thing you're the man.
Well, we said it all. Yeah, we said it all year. Next man up, but you know, just really. But it's more than a man. It's a team. It's a program, and we had multiple guys step up, and you know, we just talked about, like I said, you know, adversity. We talked about Virginia's basketball team a few years ago when they got beaten 16-1. Turn around and win the championship the next year. Let adversity fuel you. You can't run away from it, and you know, I'm just really proud of our guys, and you know, just keeping the season alive, and you know, because we've had a great season. I mean, we're sitting here 18-9 or 19-9 now with a tough schedule, and you hate for a circumstance to change that, because a season-long journey shouldn't come down to just one game, but it does. And so this game was important, and I'm just proud of our guys stepping up. And I'm going to tell you right now, we got some hungry kids fixing to come back to this program, and now we've gotten these other guys better. Let's get after it.
Yep. Well, look out Wednesday night.
Let me say this. I have a unique perspective, I guess you would say, but what I was impressed by the most, Coach, is all those younger kids. I can't tell you how bad they wanted it for those guys that are out.
Yep.
I mean, the pressure on those young men, they handled it with class, and an unfortunate circumstance put them in that adversity. But I always say adversity doesn't build character, it reveals it, and they showed a lot of that.
And then, how about CJ and Holson back? The two lone seniors left besides, that are primetime players for us. They weren't going to let us lose tonight.
No.
They weren't going to let us lose tonight. So just a team, gutsy effort. And that Fairview team is competitive. They can shoot it well. They got some players, but kudos to our team.
Yep, they're a very good 4 seed. Hats off to Fairview. They came here ready to play. So now Wednesday night we come back here hopefully fully stocked against an Arab team, which I knew that game against Scottsboro would be very competitive.
Right,
I knew that was pretty much a toss-up game. I kind of tended to think Scottsboro might win that game, but Arab's tough. I know you want to forget about the last time we played there. Didn't shoot well at all.
We don't want to forget about that. We want to let that fuel us. And, you said it, Greg. Everybody says, well, this and this. We shot 15 for 50. We hadn't done that all season. That's how the ball bounces sometimes. Right. But we're going to enjoy this one tonight. We're going to go FaceTime the guys that weren't here and let them enjoy a celebration, and then back to work tomorrow.
Right. Well, Coach, we appreciate your time.
Y'all.
We're proud of all of
y'all.
We'll see you Wednesday
appreciate
night.
You. I wanted to keep winning so I can come to interview with you, all right? Appreciate you,
First
Adam.
time we got you this year.
That's right.
So that's the victorious coach of the Guntersville Wildcats, Brett Self. Go join his team now, and 71-59 the final, guys. So we'll be right back. We live for another day, so we'll be right back here in the friendly confines on Wednesday at 7.
And Coach mentioned it just to end it. CJ and Braden, and we've talked about Dadrian at length. Those guys really stepped up for their teammates.
Didn't want it to end the night.
No, they didn't. But what I was getting at with Coach Self is it was great to see them coming together. Yeah. And this is the time they need to come together. So there's always a lesson in the failures. So
that's right. Well, we'll sign off until Wednesday night. Cats victorious 71-59, and they will face the 3-seed Arab Knights here from Wildcat Gym. And, of course, the winner of that game will host a sub-regional, and the loser of that game will hit the road for a sub-regional. So all you got to do is get to the area championship. You live at least 2 more games. So until then, for Kerry Jackson back at studio, Blake Jackson, Adam Hammond, this is Greg Glasscock saying good night from Guntersville. We will see you on Wednesday. Final score once again, Guntersville 71, Fairview 59. This has been Guntersville High School Wildcat basketball.
Horizon Communications archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, Give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
We never set out to be J.P. Morgan or Wells Fargo. We set out to be Citizens Bank and Trust and to serve the community as a community bank, and we're content with that.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyatt a call at 256-527-1051.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats, and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.